Sometimes I lie under the moon. I thank God I'm breathing. And I pray, don't take me soon, cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when I get to the tears around. Hey guys, listen to our playlist here, which is awesome. Still loving it and still listening to it as always. So again, playlist right there. And I even have the old computer from the classroom. Right now, I'm going to walk you through step-by-step how to create your online virtual gallery using Google Slideshow. So right now, I'm going to start to project my screen. And when I am doing that, if you could please be on another computer and start to open up all of your Google documents. So you'll want to have open your SI, written evidence. You will want to also have your, if I can get it open over here. Nope, I don't want that. Your investigation for your sustained investigation. So basically your inventory list. And I just started one here just for a little bit. The example virtual art gallery is the one that I have made. This is the example of it. And an easy way, and I'm just going to go through it pretty quickly with you, is I've already put in all of the links that are needed to be in here. So when we save it as a PDF and post it on the web page or wherever we want to post it, we can post it in multiple places, that it will not look like a slideshow for us. So right here it is Menominee Falls High School Virtual Art Gallery 2020 Advanced Placement 2D Art and Design. And then down here at the bottom it says follow the links on the bottom corners of the gallery to move between rooms. Click on the number below the artwork to learn more about it. So I'm going to go ahead and enter. This is basically my first inquiry questions about my sustained investigation. My work caused me to question how past visual memories can change the way a person views new spaces. Can a memory change the present vision? How do past visual memories influence what you see in new spaces? Why do minds want to see what we really know instead of seeing the actual new? Then, of course, we've read that. We've seen a little piece that you will put in right over here on the left-hand side of your SI. You'll go ahead and put your name up here, and we'll go to the next room. And in here, you'll actually see all of the first 5 pieces in order that have been submitted to the AP submission site. Also, you'll notice down here at the bottom where we have previous room or next room, say I want to go back to the previous room and be like, oh, that's right, that was the question. All right, let's go back in. Then I do want to see what this image looks like. So I'm actually going to click on it. By clicking on it, you will see that you can go ahead and put in the information here. And I'm going to click back again. And I want to see number 2, it will take me to that slide that you will already put in your information in here. The example that I'm currently showing you right now is the sample that I had made for the original 15 pieces. So what I've done is in yours is that I actually did the 10 for your SI and then 3 for your SW, your selected works that you actually uploaded. So right now I'm going to exit that. And again, this as a PDF, it does not look like a Google slideshow at all. And I also have open, obviously, my PowerPoint, if you wanted to have that open if you need to, because there is obviously some good and helpful information on there. So right now, I'm just going to go to File, Open, because I obviously definitely want to find out where that is. And I am actually in the AP Art Studio 2019-2020 folder. And then over here, it says Art Exhibit. And the files are in there. If it does not come up, it might be stuck over here where it's only looking for documents. This is actually a presentation. So you do want to open up the template, 7.3 virtual, and you want to make a copy of it right away. So I'm going to wait till it actually loads for us. And in the meantime, I hope you're having fun watching. And this is pretty late. I'm doing this at 10 o'clock at night. Yep, because hopefully this is posted by midnight, so you guys can go ahead and start this tomorrow. This is due this week. So you'll see that the slides over here on the far left-hand side are already uploaded for you. So the first thing I'm going to do is File, Make a Copy, and I want to make a copy of the entire presentation. And instead of it saying template, I'm actually going to come in here and you're going to put your first and last name. Please make sure that it is spelled right, because that is exactly what the link will be. And please make sure that you are already saving it in the art exhibit folder so I know where to look for all these to download them as PDFs. So now it is making my own fresh, because we don't want to touch the template. I'm actually going to close that out because we don't need it. And waiting for it to load. Well, waiting for it to load, we can actually come in here to the far right on that first slide, and where it says first and last name, that is all that I need you to actually type in on that first slide, is your first and last name. Obviously, if that does not fit, please make it smaller. Please do not change any of the fonts. If we could keep them all the same, that would be great. You'll also notice on here that I said click on the number below the artwork. Since your artwork is changing and the links couldn't be with that, I actually linked it to the numbers. So there we go, that is slide 1. I'm gonna go down here to slide 2. And this says insert my favorite image. And insert your SI written evidence here, and first and last name, and then your title. So let's go ahead and we're gonna click right away on first and last name. And I'm going to type in my first and last name again. It is a different size and a different color than the one that is on slide 1. So please do not copy and paste. Please type it in. And my title was for the entire concentration / SI, can't believe I even said that, is the modern view. Something very easy. And insert image here, I'm actually going to delete that. I only put that there as a space holder for you so you know where it goes. I'm going to delete it. And then I'm going to go to, you can do insert, or the thing is, what's great is that if you have all of your items open already, you can just click on them and copy and paste, because I'm hoping that's all anyone needs to do is just click on copy, paste. So as I'm going through here, my favorite image is this last one. So I'm going to do Control C if I'm on a PC, or Command C if you are on a Mac. And I'm going to go to this and I'm going to click and I'm just going to paste it in. And I'm going to move it to where I want to. And then it says insert written evidence here. I'm going to get rid of the words. I still want the text box there. And I'm going to go up and find my SI. I've kind of changed it a little bit, added some information to it. So again, click Command C or Control C. And I'm looking, I'm like, ooh, that's a little bit long now, isn't it? Can't really get all that on there, can we? So I'm going to look at the most important parts, which I know is the actual beginning. So I am going to leave it right where it says, my work caused me to question how past visual memories can change. And I'm going to take away the rest of it. I know that is truly not needed. And it's almost fitting inside there. So I'm going to go ahead, select it. And I'm just going to make the font a little bit smaller, so that it will fit into that beautiful box there. If you need to make the box a little bit bigger, go for it. It's not going to hurt anything. But we definitely do not need the entire written evidence there. Just the beginning of it, so you can kind of see what's going on. Use new. I definitely do not need at the beginning of my. So let's go ahead and delete that. Definitely not needed. And that looks good. So that is slide 2 already done. I'm going to go down to slide 3 on my left-hand side. And you'll notice that I have already put in links for you. Please do not touch them. So your links where it says previous room already has a link on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 have links, and so does next room. So please do not change those. And I am going to actually retype my name again, just because the size here is a little bit different, and so is the room wall, that you'll notice that as you're going through. So I'm going to type in my name again. And this one we'll be able to copy and paste in the modern view. All right, then right here where it says number 1, I'm actually going to go into my inventory sheet. And I'm just going to grab that image. I'm just going to click on it, copy it, go back to my piece here, click on it, paste it in, pull it down. Just change the size of it. Please make sure that you're keeping good proportion. Then I'm going to go to my inventory sheet again, and I'm going to come into my second one, Command C, go back to this piece, pop it in, pull it down so it is by 2. Then I'm going to go ahead again, except Zoom is not working with me right there. I don't want that there. I need my inventory. And I'm going to grab my third one here. Yes, it is a process slide. Not a problem. Click over here, and I'm going to put it in. I'm going to pull it down here. Now there's a couple of fun things that are located here in Google that some of you might not have noticed, and I really want to make sure that you know where they're at. So say you get all your images on here, please select it, hold down the Shift key, then I'm going to click on all 3 of my images. I'm going to go up to Arrange, and there is Align, Distribute, Center on Page. We don't want any of those. We want Align. And we want it to align the middle of all of our images. So watch what happens here. It moves them up nice so that when we're visually looking at them, the middle of each piece goes across. And I do know that I'm probably going to move this one in just a little bit more. Then what's nice is that the links here are already there. So I am going to copy this one. I'm going to finish that slide off, and I'm going to scroll down here because I know that it is linked, and it's right up here labeled for you, Image 1, Sustained Investigation. I'm going to copy it in here, paste it, I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to make it as big as possible, keeping the proportion so that it looks nice. Bring it down, and then I'm going to go in and copy and paste the size, materials, and processes from my piece here. I'm actually going to bring it over here so it's easy for me to grab things. So I'm going to go up here to the top, my process. I'm going to copy it. Click on my beautiful piece here, go to process, paste it in, materials, go back, copy, just copy and paste, copy and paste. Because I have done the rest of the hard work for you. And then the size. Ooh, I'm just having a fun time here, aren't I? There we go. Is 56 by 32 inches. Yes, that's very large. I don't care, I'm good with it. And I'm going to come back and go to that actual slide since I lost it. Ooh, I really did lose it, didn't I? So size. And my materials. Let's go back and do it since I don't know where it went. Yeah, things happen. We're okay with that. Besides, I'm pretty sure you're probably giggling at me right now. So that's a good thing because we need to laugh at some things sometimes, don't we? All right, going back in. And all I need is my material. And I'm going to pop that in. So that is completely done. And even if someone does go here, gotta make sure I spell things correctly too. Please, down here, you'll notice where it says back. Do not change that. That is a link that goes back to that actual page, which we do want, okay? And I totally know why that, I want to close that one. That is not the one I want to be working on. This one is, yay me. So we have all that in there. Again, the back is there. If you need to move this around, to wherever you want to put it. Go ahead, does not matter to me at all. Please make sure that you leave the formatting the same. Then I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to look at my third slide. I'm going to look at my third image, my second image. You can copy them from here. I'm just going to go down here and pop it right back in. So I go down to 8 and I can put in my image. Again, please do not stretch. So again, all you're doing is copy, paste your image and your process. Please make sure that your images that you put on your slides here, for instance, where it says image 2, that is the same image that is up here for your image 2. Then you'll notice I did a couple of new links at the bottom where, here we go. So this would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each one has 5. Then if I go to slide 5, this is your selected works. Even though it's labeled 11, 12, 13, it is not your SI. It's the 3 selected works that you actually put in. Again, everything has links in here, so please don't do anything with it. This slide is totally done. It just says, thank you for looking at our virtual exhibit. Then if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, I've actually added 2 more pages for you. If you would please put your senior pick in here to the left, or your school yearbook, whatever, and then delete that text box. Basically, it's a spacer there. And then if you are a senior, please go ahead and put your information in here that you had done in the Google Doc. That's also in our Google folder, AP Studio Art 2019-2020. Please go ahead and place that in here. That's already been done. And then this wall is reserved for me to surprise you and put something on it. It's not embarrassing, don't worry. But I just wanted to give you a little tiny fun little treat there. If you are not a senior, if you want to put in other pieces of your artwork that you've done in the past, go for it. If not, just put your name here and your photo. Totally works for me. So basically what will happen is that the last image that they'll see of artwork will be this one. And then when they click to next room, it will be this one. And then next room will be this one. And then the very last room that they are going to come to is this one. I did change all the links and so forth in this. So there you go again. Each one of these slides are labeled image 3, image 4, image 5. It's all in here for you. Please, all you need to do literally is cut and paste. Cut and paste. You do not need to write anything new. Everything is in Google for you because you've already done all the hard work. Just go ahead and copy and paste it in here to create your personal exhibit. This is due to me this week, so please make sure that you get that done because next Tuesday is our actual opening. So I need to make sure that I can get all these into PDF form and then go ahead and get them linked to the website in multiple places. If you have questions, you know how to contact me, email me, text me. You got the digits, right? And then the last week in May, you will be getting a surprise. So just remember that I did change the dates for our last day of courses for you. So please look in Schoology, which hopefully you did already to see where the link is for this. But look at all the dates and the due dates. I have changed them and updated them a little bit, which should make several of you very, very happy. All right. And again, expect a fun something from me the last week in May. All right. Bye, guys. Love and miss you. Oh, and we got Buffett. Woo!